Hey, happy Tuesday, traders. This is William H, Adventure Dog from the Bear Bull Traders community, and today I'm going to give another shout out to the same trader, Robert H. Whew. Without him, this concept would have never been planted in my head as a seed and has flowered into something that I use today that I'm going to share with all of you. So don't give thanks to anyone except him. We thought of this idea together and really thought through how it works, and it's the idea of a harmonious chart. Harmonious chart. Okay, let's say we've got 1 minute traders, 2 minute traders, 5 minute traders, 50 minute traders, 60 minute traders, and daily chart traders. And they all look at different things, okay, right? We look at different time frames based on our account, how big we are, and then we look at different MAs, if you have different types of plays. Well, what if we have a harmonious chart? And I'm gonna give you a second to look at this and tell me what you see here. And I almost gave it away by saying it's a harmonious chart, but take a minute and do a little thought experiment. Tell me what you see. Because when I saw this, I was like, this is the harmonious chart. Everything is telling me the same thing. What do you see? At first, I just saw chop when I first looked at it on the 5, and then I started looking at all the time frames, and I see that every single MA on every single chart is coming down or already below, acting as support. And what else I see, which is the most important part of this, is that I see this 20 being held. I see it test on the daily twice and then open above the 9. And look what happens when it did that last time, okay? It's got nowhere to go but up. And I've got all support on all time frames. Why is that so special in this harmonious chart? It means that these MAs are not up here swooping down, acting as potential resistance where the 5 minute traders, the 15 minute traders, the 60 minute traders, where they're gonna see them and take profits or try to short on a bounce or reversal, right? I think it's an all day play. I am a day trader. I'm not gonna hold overnight, but this is a strong play where I'm thinking the close is gonna be well above the open and there's not going to be much of a wick. That's what I'm thinking when I see this from the harmonious chart. Okay? And I couldn't believe it when I was seeing this, and I called it out in the chat, and I mentioned MU could definitely run, and then I executed. I put in a limit order right here, got filled at 39.15. I had to wait for a few minutes, and then check this out. At first on the 1 minute, okay, hold on. When the 1 minute opened, and I had this gigantic 1 minute candle up. Let's look at what that looked like real time right there. I thought I was in the clear and it was just going to the moon. And then it did the pullback and it hovered around, okay? But my entry was way down here. And again, this is an all day play for me. And so let's check out the 5 minute. We've got support on every time frame. And so if you've been following what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to work on patience. I'm trying to work on risk reward. I'm trying to ask the question, when I'm in the right trade, how often do I get out early and partial out early? And the answer is almost always. And how often does it test my patience? Almost always. How often does it test my original break even or my stop? Sometimes. Okay, so when I'm thinking through all this and really, really hunkering down on my psychology and realizing the type of trader I want to be, things start to scare me less when I have an overall picture and an idea within a setup and how to hold them. You notice something on here? No partials, no exits. I decide from the daily and from everything, the harmonious chart concept, that this is going to be an all-day play. Finally, after this, I just get out 100%. Okay, I saw this increasing volume with the wick. It failed to make another leg up, then decreasing volume, and just before that, note this. Look at this top, and then you get the increasing volume, which means the buyers came in. Let's look at this. The buyers came in. Let's look on the 60 minute. It was just holding different levels on different time frames, and everything was acting as support for me. And that, again, is the idea of a harmonious chart. Look at this. We got the 200 here to help me, right? It's holding the 200, breaks the 50, but it's got another level, and it's got another level of support. It's got a different level of support on every time frame. So I'm trading in open space. This is called open space. No MAs here. Again, for people to find resistance at. So again, I get out right here for a complete one-to-one. And it doesn't even matter what the risk ratio is there. It was a great move. And here's the thing I wanna reiterate. The idea of the harmonious chart, when everything is going in your favor and all signs are pointing, and people on different charts and different time frames and different strategies don't have a clear level that they're shooting for, especially on the daily, because that's where the big guys use the charts and the volume can come in. That's what I'm starting to see and look for, and it paid off today. And again, thanks to Robert H for helping fine-tune this concept. So please ask questions about this, because it's a great concept that's pretty easy to understand. And if you don't, I really hope you can ask some questions, and I'll help you or explain it better for you. But thank you very much, and I hope you're having a great Tuesday evening.